My name is Helen Dunn. I am a priest in the Anglican Diocese of New Westminster, in the Anglican Church of Canada. I live in North Vancouver on the unceded ancestral lands of the Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. I have been asked to reflect on the question, what does yes mean in the light of the divine feminine? Before I go on, I need to tell you that my meditation contains mention of sexual assault. If this will in any way cause you harm, please give this one a miss. If we want to know the answer to the question, what does yes mean in the light of the divine feminine, we need to look no further than the hero, or the heroine, if you prefer, of the Christmas story. Mary is her name, though she is known by many others: teenager, unwed mother, cousin, refugee. There is strong historical and biblical evidence that Mary, the mother of Jesus, was 14 years old when she became pregnant, that she was not yet married, and that the man to whom she was pledged had a choice: whether to dismiss her quietly, breaking off the engagement to avoid any public embarrassment and leaving Mary in financial and social ruin, or to say yes to some other way forward. Joseph, that's his name by the way, the man to whom Mary was engaged, Joseph chooses the difficult road in, even when shown the easy way out. Despite what it means for his reputation, he prepares with Mary for the dangerous journey ahead of them. He gets caught up in Mary's yes, and indeed his own yes, by joining Mary in the divine feminine invitation to, quote, bear, unquote, God's flesh in the world. Now, lest we spend all of our time talking about Joseph, let's return to Mary. Mary is introduced as a woman in a long line of women. In Matthew's Gospel, 4 women are named in Jesus' genealogy, in addition to his mum, Mary: Tamar, Rahab, Ruth, and Uriah's wife, who we know to be Bathsheba. The women named aren't exactly model citizens, which isn't to speak poorly of their character. In fact, they are the ones who act most in line with the commandments and statutes of God. Tamar disguises herself as a prostitute, as a sex worker, in order to expose corruption. Rahab flat out lies to the authorities to protect a group of undocumented immigrants. Ruth is a climate refugee, and Bathsheba, depending on how you read her story, is a woman caught up in an affair, or a rape victim who finds agency amidst incredible suffering, partnering not with any human plan for power, but with the divine feminine plan for justice. That these women are named should tell us a bit about what Mary was saying yes to when the angel Gabriel appears and says to her, as the old King James Version puts it, quote, that holy thing which shall be born of thee shall be called the Son of God, unquote. When she hears this, Mary is terrified. The angel pivots and speaks of Mary's much older cousin, Elizabeth. Quote, she hath also conceived, unquote, the angel says, as if to say, if she can do it, so can you. But there's a deeper meaning to this mention of Mary's relative. The angel is reminding Mary of her ancestry, namely her divine feminine ancestry. Saying yes to God means keeping company with a long list of women who, in the face of terrifying circumstances, found power in their creativity, their willingness to bear witness to the truth in wily, unruly ways. What does saying yes mean in the light of the divine feminine? It means finding a way to stay rooted in God's principles, even when given a man-made escape hatch. It means stepping out of line in order to step into line with God's reign of justice and peace. For you who now find yourself in Mary's shoes, or perhaps we ought to say Mary's womb, the angel says unto you what the angel said unto Mary, lo, those many years ago. Be not afraid.